can never record a video in peace.
Diamonds are forever.
Hey best friend, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Makeup Moo, and today I'm going to be telling you guys some quick tips on how to get hired at MAC. And I'm sure some of these tips will work at other counters, but this is real important into getting into MAC, sis. But before we get into the tea, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so that you can get all of my uploads. Okay. First things first, when you walk into a MAC store, be yourself, sis. Like, they could smell the fakes from a mile away, or at least my old manager could. But honestly, in anything that you do, be yourself. The key is, though, to look bomb. And what I mean by looking bomb is having your hair on point, your outfit on point, your nails on point. Did I say your makeup on point? Because that's the main key. But you need to look on trend, and you need to wear all black. Okay, I want to see you in black from head to toe. Like, if you're gonna wear a cute little headpiece, it needs to be black, sis. If you're gonna wear some shoes, all black, not a lick of white, not a lick of silver, none of that, all black. They look at stuff like that. Your nails can be, you know, any kind of way, but some managers do look at your hands. So you want to make sure, sis, you got a fresh little, you know, manicure going on, and try to find, like, either look in the store or look online at some of the similar nail polishes that they have, so you can again be on trend with the store. With your outfit though, although you need to wear all black, your all black needs to look clean, okay, and it needs to look trendy. Like, you need to look like the hip girl. Like, when a customer come in the store, they should see you and be like, oh, that's a bad B right there, I want her to help me. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so that's important. In terms of your makeup though, you need to look like a MAC girl, meaning, I keep saying on trend, but on trend is like the biggest key. So like, if you don't know how you should do your makeup, the best advice that I can give you is to go on maccosmetics.com, and on that first web page, get into the tea, get into what the model's makeup is given. For example, if you look on MAC Cosmetics right now, if you pause this video right now and look at maccosmetics.com, you're going to see this look on the front page, period. So you kind of just want to look on trend. So they'll be like, okay, yeah, I can see, like, when you walk in the store and ask, you know, is y'all hiring? Or, you know, I got my resume, I got my portfolio, whatever the case may be. They're going to look at you and be like, oh, she's cute. Let me put her stuff at the top of the list. Now, having a portfolio is really not that important, but it is optional, and it is kind of like, you know, a way for the managers to see your work instead of you pulling out your phone and pulling out your Instagram. Because, you know, sometimes people Instagrams be like their personal page and their makeup, and don't nobody want to see you smoking hookah, okay, and drinking champagne, and then see your client on the next photo. Like, no one wants to see that, sis. Not no MAC manager. Now, the biggest gem I'm going to give you, and before you get all fly, print your resume, print out your photos, all of that jazz, before you waste your time, you have to have at least 1 year experience at a counter, meaning working at a Sephora, Ulta, any counter in Nordstrom, Macy's. They want to see that you can actually sell a product. They want to know if you have customer service. All of that is important, plus being a great artist, okay? MAC is a lot different from when I worked there. When I worked there, I feel like, you know, yeah, of course, you got to sell the product, but back then, MAC was that girl. Like, wasn't nobody really wearing nothing else other than MAC, so MAC really was selling itself. So, you know, working in a store, you could just be artistry all day, but now that you have all of these indie brands and all of these other brands that are really coming out and giving MAC a run for their money, they putting their foot on MAC neck, you really have to sell. So they want to make sure that you know how to sell a product, because trust me, sweetie, if you're not selling that product, they don't need you, period. Now, those are the tips on getting your foot in the door. So now let's say your foot is in the door, you have an interview, y'all I'm not that great at interviewing. I be stuttering my words. I be like, yeah, you know, and no, so I'm not gonna give you tips on that. However, when you do the makeup interview portion, you wanna make sure again that you're looking on trend. Look how you looked when you walked in the store, and you wanna make sure you have a model. Now, let's say you get nervous when people watch you do makeup or whatever the case may be. Get a model that you like, you know her face to the T, you know what works for her, and nail your interview. How do you know your interview, you ask? Well, first things first, you want to make sure that you sanitize everything that you put on that table, okay? First of all, before you even lay any products on the table, you need to put some tissue or a paper towel down. Put your products in order, okay? And then you want to make sure when you're using products, you're putting them back in order, because they want to make sure that you can again sell the product, but you can't sell the product if your client don't know what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Talk to your client, engage with your client while you're doing your makeup. Like, okay, in this step, I'm about to start with your brows, you know, or I'm going to prime your face using, and show them the product. So when they looking at you doing this makeup application, they're like, oh, this girl can sell a product. Because if you think about it, most people who go to MAC, they don't really know what they're doing. And sometimes the girls can be kind of quick on like, okay, what you need, on to the next, what you need, on to the next. But if you really kind of stand out and show them like, look, I'm telling them this is what it is, this is what I'm using it for, this is how you use it, and you're, you know, letting the client see what you're doing. Let me tell you something. If you keep that mirror in your client's hand the whole time, like, look, like, keep telling her, look what I'm doing. You see how that looks bomb, sis? They're gonna be like, oh, she is hired, period. So I know I could kind of like jumble up my words and kind of be all over the place with getting my point across, but the main thing when you're doing your makeup interview is, again, you want to make sure that client has a mirror in their hand. They're watching what you're doing. You're showing them each product that you're putting on their face and showing them how you're putting it on their face. You are sanitizing, meaning that you're sanitizing your hands before you use anything. Like, let's say if you use a pressed powder, you want to take a tissue and kind of wipe it out before you put your brush in it and put it on their face. Like, sis, they look at all of that, and if you cannot show them that you are sanitized, you care about the clients and yourself, your hygiene, then they don't need you. And again, be yourself, smile the whole time, just kind of be, you know, upbeat. If your song come on while you're doing the makeup, like, oh yeah, girl, this is my song, you like this song. Like, be personable. They want to see that. Show your personality. Show them that you can sell. Show them that you can be the face. And I promise you, you're going to get the job. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I get DMs all the time about like, oh, I have this interview. I'm scared. I don't know. What do you think they're looking for? And I really hope that these main key things that I just said in this video help you guys. I promise you, if you look on point, if you look on trend, you look clean, your hair is even, you don't look dingy, they're gonna be waiting for you at the door. But yeah, I hope this was helpful. You know, if you guys have any questions that I did not answer in this video, just leave me a comment down below and we can chit chat, sis. You know I got time. But thank you guys again for watching this video, and I'll see you on my next one. Shabloop.